Happy Vlogmas day 15. I am still trying to edit my video, but I took a little bit of a break to have some lunch, have some leftovers. I made white rice and orange chicken yesterday for dinner, and I'm having it again today for lunch. And I'm also having some of my Arizona iced tea. This is the raspberry flavor, which I love. I love most Arizona flavors, so these are like my treats that I get myself every once in a while. I love them. But yeah, I'm just enjoying my lunch for today. I'm doing some laundry, so there's some like dirty clothes in the background, but this is Vlogmas. This is real. This is everyday life. I'm also listening to this podcast that I just found called Don't Look Under the Internet. I've never heard of this podcast before, but I have kind of caught up with all of the podcasts that I listen to lately, so I need something new to listen to. If you have any recommendations for podcasts, definitely let me know down below. I like things that are a little creepy or off-putting, but not like too creepy and off-putting, like just enough to make me feel just a little spooked, but not too spooked. Like, I enjoy Internet Urban Legends, one of my favorite podcasts. They update every Tuesday, and I love that one. It's like the perfect amount of spooky. And then I also like podcasts that are kind of talking about like social issues and stuff like that, or like common misunderstandings, or like social things. I don't know how to explain it, but stuff like You're Wrong About, or American Hysteria, or there's a few other podcasts that I can, you know, show up on the screen that I also really love. Maintenance Phase, Criminal is really good. But yeah, there's a few other podcasts that I really love, so let me know if you have any recommendations for podcasts, because I'm always looking for new ones to listen to and new ones to get like totally sucked into, so just let me know. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy my lunch, and I will talk to you again once I'm done with it. Okay, so I finished my lunch a little while ago, and I actually was able to do my nails because I took them off this morning after having them on for a few days. Mainly because I was just tired of the color, and I really wanted to do red, and I did, and they look really good. I just did red, kind of squared off nails. Also, I did cut myself this morning while making breakfast, so I have a little emoji band-aid on. I do want to change it though, because I don't like these band-aids. Anyway, I checked the mail because I noticed that the mail truck had come, and I got a little something exciting from my Amazon wish list. So Jenny from Jenny Reads Maybe sent me this book from my Amazon wish list, and it's called Kiss Her Once for Me by Allison Cochran, and I am so excited to read this book. It is, I don't know if it's like Christmas themed or just like generally holiday themed, but I've heard so many good things about this book. Sorry, I'm really nervous that I'm gonna mess up my nails while doing this, but I'll read the back really quick. It says, 1 year ago, recent Portland transplant Ellie Oliver had her dream job in animation and a Christmas Eve bookstore meet cute with a woman she fell in love with over the course of a single night. But after a betrayal the next morning and the loss of her job soon after, she finds herself adrift, alone, and desperate for money. Since finding work at a local coffee shop, she's just getting through the days until Andrew, the shop's landlord, proposes a shocking drunken plan, a marriage of convenience that will give him his recent inheritance and alleviate Ellie's financial woes and isolation. They decide to spend the holidays together at his family cabin to keep up the ruse. But when Andrew introduces his new fiancée to his sister, Ellie is shocked to discover that his sister is Jack, the mysterious woman she fell for last Christmas Eve. Now, over one very festive week, Ellie must choose between the safety of a fake relationship and the risk of something real. Ooh, it sounds so good. I'm so excited to read this. Like I said, I've heard so many good things about this book. I feel like everybody is reading it this year for Christmas, and it sounds so good. I definitely want to read it. I'm loving the cover so much. It's so cute. I feel like this kind of works perfectly because yesterday I was saying, you know, I really want like a Christmassy romance, something that's a little more light or lighthearted, and I think that this is going to be absolutely perfect. And you know, I love a marriage of convenience trope. I love kind of like this almost second chance romance sort of vibe. It sounds really good. And I don't know, I think I'm really gonna like it, and I hope that I pick it up really soon because I don't want to put it off for too long. So yeah, we're definitely gonna read this one, and it's actually good because I don't have the audiobook for this book, so I wasn't going to be able to read it, but now I will. Okay, so I really need to finish editing my vlog. I think I'm almost done. It really just needs a few more edits, but I have been not feeling in the editing mood today, honestly. I think we're kind of getting to that point in Vlogmas where I'm starting to be like, do I have to edit? Which I actually like editing my videos. It's just doing it every single day is kind of a lot. But, you know, we're way past the halfway mark. We're on day 15. There's only 10 more days until Christmas. So I think that I could do it. I think that I can make it. I feel like I'm just trying to get over the little hump, but once we're on the other side, I'm sure I will be fine. So yeah. Also, I think, you know, I hate to say it, but when I have my hair in its natural curly form, it just puts me in a horrible mood. I don't know why. I hate to blame my curly hair. I hate to do that. I've just never really liked having curly hair, and I feel like having it curly brings back a lot of like the anxiety of not being able to do my hair, you know? Like I've just like recently figured out how to like make it look presentable or even slightly nice. So, you know, whenever I have my hair curly and I'm keeping it down, I'm just always like, oh, I don't look very good, or this is really, you know, upsetting to me because I don't really know what to do with my hair. I can't do the same hairstyles that I typically do with my straight hair, and it's also way shorter, and I don't really love having like super like short hair. So yeah, it just brings up a lot of like different things for me. So I know it probably sounds ridiculous. It's probably like, okay, really, like that's your problem? But here we are. It's Vlogmas. It's the reality. So I'm gonna go back to editing my vlog and getting it posted and getting it out there, and hopefully everyone will be able to watch it within like the next hour.
The Diggs comes free. Nobody picks him up, but you got McCaffrey against Cody Barton. That's a win. And especially.
Okay, so I'm coming at y'all about ready to go to bed, and I don't know how it happened, but I got roped in to going with the family tomorrow into town and not staying home. We're gonna have a little bit of an adventure, a little Vlogmas adventure tomorrow, so that will be exciting. I have a package to drop off tomorrow, so we can go do that. And yeah, like I basically spent this night just hanging out with the fam, listening to music. You can probably hear it in the background. Hopefully it won't be too loud because I don't want to get a copyright strike again, because oh my gosh, that was the whole drama today for me trying to upload today's Vlogmas, or yesterday's Vlogmas, whatever. But day 14 was so difficult because I kept getting a copyright strike because I had too much of a clip of the Little Women miniseries, so I had to really cut it down, and that was kind of a bummer, but whatever, who cares. I just didn't want it to get, you know, copyright strike and like not get the AdSense and, you know, whatever. So I had to re-upload it like 25 times to finally get it right, and I'm hoping that it's okay now because it's been up. I haven't gotten an email or anything, so crossing my fingers that it's all good. Also, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I was able to finally read some of the Enchanted Sonata. I know, finally. And I ended up reading 100 pages. Like, I just sat there and read 100 pages of this book that I have been putting off for weeks, and I'm just like, I could have probably had this done within maybe 2 days if I'd really just sat down and read it. I love this book. It's so good. It's so compulsively readable. And it's everything that I could want, and it's amazing, and I just cannot get myself to read it for some reason. So that's been really annoying. But I was able to sit down, I was able to put my mind to it and read it, and I got 100 pages done. I'm so proud of myself, and I absolutely love it. It's so good. It's so good. I was also going through the Kindle Unlimited stuff, you know, on Amazon, because I'm going to have Kindle Unlimited until like May. So I'm like, you know what, I might as well take advantage of this Kindle Unlimited and actually pick out some books that sound interesting. So if you have any recommendations for good Kindle Unlimited books, let me know. Love a good romance. I really need to find some more diverse romance on Kindle Unlimited, so definitely I need your recommendations. And yeah, like there were some really interesting titles, a lot of like really interesting Christmas books, so maybe I can try to read some of those soon. And yeah, like I really need to get into reading my Kindle because I own a Kindle. I hardly ever use it, and I feel so ridiculous having a Kindle and just like not ever using it to actually read books, you know? But I also need to figure out what I'm going to listen to next as an audiobook, because I was going to read this nonfiction book yesterday and I did start it and I think I got like 20% in, but I was just really bored by it. It was really repetitive, and that's like a thing that I don't love about some nonfiction books, especially ones that aren't memoirs, because if it's like a nonfiction book, even if it's about a topic that I'm super interested in, it can get a little boring or like annoying, because for some reason nonfiction writers will repeat their thesis multiple times throughout like every chapter. And I'm just like, okay, I get it. I know what the book is about. I know what we're working towards. I know what you're going to explain to me. You do not need to keep telling me the thesis every paragraph. Like, that's enough. It's enough. And I get it, you know, I've written my fair share of essays before. I was an English major. I get it. But really, there comes a time, there comes a moment where we don't need the thesis. You know, we don't need to be reminded every single time because we got it, you know. Maybe like have a little bit more faith in your readers, you know. And I get it. You're supposed to be like writing for everybody, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Don't patronize your readers. It's so annoying. And if you can recommend me some nonfiction books that don't continually repeat the thesis, let me know, because I need to read those. Because I was actually really intrigued by this book. It was about like the relationship between religion and education and stuff like that, and I thought that that was a super interesting topic, and it kind of got recommended on TikTok by somebody who was making a really good point and whatever, blah blah blah, and they mentioned that book, and I was like, oh okay, that sounds really cool. No, that book is so annoying, and I do not recommend it. I'm not even gonna bother putting the title or anything in this video. It's that bad. So definitely need to find some good nonfiction books, because I've been in such a big nonfiction kick this year. I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's happening, but I am loving nonfiction. So definitely recommend me some nonfiction books that sound really good. Other than that, I really don't have anything else to update you all on. I know I have to do my advent calendar today, but I'm just not feeling it. I really just want to go to bed. That's all I have to say. So I hope you all enjoyed today's Vlogmas. And I can't believe that we are just that much closer to Christmas. It's going to be like 10 more days. Tomorrow it's going to be 9 more days. I'm just, wow. It's mind-boggling, honestly. So I hope you are all enjoying Vlogmas, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.